on the way.
BoogeyMan band coming round the bend. Is BoogeyMan band? Is BoogeyMan band?
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends. Thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. This is a video that I'm going to be showcasing a new book that I got and talking about a couple of things that I'm doing here on the channel. Upcoming segments for the channel. I know it's been a little dry the last couple of weeks. I only did a couple of videos in the last 2 weeks. Been kind of a insane month. I'm glad that January is almost over. Things have not really gone my way. Still writing, almost done with chapter 6 of my book, moving on to chapter 7 and 8, and also doing some other stuff for the book, but it's still moving along. Just haven't gotten as much done as I wanted to, and just that's how life goes, you know, with work and everything else. But before I get to the item, I wanted to showcase and talk about some of the segments I'm working on. I wanted to give a special shout out to Lisa and Laura from they're the people that run David Soul's official website. It happened that I just, you know, after David Soul's passing kicked off this month, and it has kind of just left me a little low, and just some other things going on have really just kind of gotten me down. So I ended up going and buying an 8x10 off of his site. It was one that I had really wanted, and it was actually one of the options I had when I bought his personalized autograph back in 2021. It was a Christmas gift, but my wife got me. But Lisa was really sweet. She was the one that originally reached out to me because I thought I had missed the opportunity, because there was like an opportunity to buy an autograph picture, and then that opportunity went away because I bought it kind of a few weeks after the official announcement on the site, and just reached out to them and asked them if, you know, there would be a time where, you know, it would be available again. There would be the option for a personalized autograph. And Lisa got back to me and said, oh, we have a couple more options. And she showed me the two, and I ended up going with the one where, you know, it's from the finale of the film where he's staking Barlow in the basement of the Marston house. But the other option was one where he's standing on the road, looking up at the Marston house, or just he's standing on the road right by the fence where he parks the Jeep, and then you can see Salem's Lot or Ferndale in the background. But she sent me that picture, so I bought the picture. And during that same time, she saw that my friends Danny and Sam and I had done a little tribute to David Soul, and in that video I mentioned that I had done a tribute to him, and she asked me if I could send that on to her because they're trying to, you know, check out, they've gotten a lot of feedback. They actually have a memorial page on the David Soul site. So I sent her my video, and because of that, she really liked the video. I was really a little nervous about sending it to her, just because I didn't know, you know, what, you know, you never know how people are gonna, you know, take things. But she was so awesome, and Lisa's such a sweetheart, and she ended up forwarding on to Laura, and they sent me another 8x10, which is really sweet. And I thought I would just, so here's what they sent me. That's the first picture right there. So I thought I would showcase that one, and I got frames for these, and I'm gonna do a little, I'm trying to think if I'm gonna do it in here, because I do have a little Salem's Lot wall here, but most of my Salem's Lot stuff is in my office. But they sent me a little note with it, and I just wanted to read it. It says, "Hi Ben, we threw in another photo for you just because you've been so kind, and we appreciate the tribute videos you did for David. Take care, Lisa and Laura, Team Soul." So it's really sweet. You can see it right there. But yeah, the pictures they sent me, one of them I have a poster of in the other room, so I'm probably going to keep one of them in here. But I really love this first picture, just because it has the town, you can see the Jeep, and it's just a, you know, him being pimp pose. Really miss David Soul. I've really been sad this whole month because of it. Don't know why, but it really just hit me kind of hard. And then the other one they sent me was this one, and I have a poster of this in the Horror Zone Lounge that I bought off of his site a couple years ago. But yeah, I love both of them. They're fantastic, and I got frames for them that I'm going to put them in. And just want to say a special thank you to Lisa and Laura, and please support them. They're going to keep the site going, and they have a memorial page where people can post comments about David, you know, just what he meant to them and things like that. So I'll put a link down below to that if people want to put, you know, their condolences. Eventually, I think it's going to go to David's widow and his family. They're trying to compile all the messages and, you know, review them first, of course. But yeah, it's just really, really nice people. And again, his death has really hit me really hard this month. But on to the item I'm going to showcase. This month, I've really been nostalgic for my childhood and just, you know, of course, watching Salem's Lot, but I've been watching a lot of movies from the 70s. And then I started thinking about, like, what was the first thing that I really got into as a kid? And the first thing I really got into that I remember was the Incredible Hulk television series with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. And that was what I became a fan of the Incredible Hulk from that. So I got the paperback version. There is a hardback version, but it's called You Wouldn't Like Me When I'm Angry, a Hulk Companion. So there's the book right there. Really, really nice. It's like over 500 pages, which shocked the heck out of me. But yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this. It looks like it breaks down every episode. I know it also talks about the television movies like The Incredible Hulk Returns, Trial of the Incredible Hulk, Death of the Incredible Hulk. So this is put out by Bear Manor Media. They're actually the ones that put out the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch book that Tommy Lee Wallace wrote. It came out early last year. This one looks like it was made in 2020. That's what inside when I looked inside, it said 2020. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and I'm actually working on an Incredible Hulk series of videos for this channel, focusing on the television series as well as the TV movies. So this is actually perfect. Like I said, I don't know when they're all going to start dropping, but this show, much like Salem's Lot, were the first things that I remember really being drawn to at a very early age. I adored this show, and Bill Bixby was one of my heroes growing up, and I was heartbroken when he passed away in 1993 from prostate cancer. So, you know, I really am excited to read this book and do a series on the Incredible Hulk. I'm also working on a series focusing on the Dirty Harry film. One of the things with David Soul passing away, I went and rewatched Magnum Force, which is the second film that was actually him being in that movie actually was the inspiration for Starsky and Hutch. That's what got him hired for Starsky and Hutch. But I've been watching all of the Dirty Harry movies, rewatching them. I haven't watched them in many years, but I've watched the 4 or 5. I still have to watch the Deadpool. So once I do that, I'm going to do a ranking of those. I got a lot of different stuff that I'm going to be doing, and also I have some new Salem's Lot stuff that I'm going to be testing out in the next couple of coming weeks. And I'm really excited about it. I hope other people will enjoy it. But yeah, just wanted to showcase this book and then talk about, of course, talk about the amazing pictures that I got from David Soul's website, supporting them. So yeah, awesome book that I got off of Amazon. Like I said, it was a staple in my youth, and it's still, you know, as much as I love the Avengers and everything that they've done with the Hulk and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, not so much in recent, but how they started with the Hulk. I really the Hulk for me will always be Lou Ferrigno, because that's what I grew up with. But anyway, something real quick. I hope everyone enjoyed this. Thanks so much for the continued support. I've been getting back to everybody's messages, and I appreciate everybody, you know, just sharing their thoughts and everything, and really just makes me happy. Just been a really weird month, and I'm glad that it's almost over, and looking forward to a very productive February. And like I said, I'm keeping going on the book. It's going to be done soon, first draft at least, and yeah, I'm excited. So lots of stuff going on, so I hope everyone's doing well. I promise I'll talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Hey, my fellow Fright Fiends, I just want to thank everyone for supporting BoogeyMan Ben's Horror Zone. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to, please hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I try to drop a video at least once or twice a week. The Horror Zone is a passion of mine, and it really makes me happy that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Peace.